You know that nagging feeling, you get to the end of the day and you can feel it and it's heavy and you feel like you're just not doing enough. No matter what you do, you're being pulled in all different directions and you try and work harder, you try and be more disciplined, but you always feel like you just can't get enough done. There's always more to do and it feels horrible. So anyway, a few years ago, I started doing something super simple and it helped me find balance. It propels me forward, but yet it doesn't give me that feeling like I'm just not doing enough. And what's cool is I learned this from my clients because working with people, seeing them try and achieve all this stuff with their marketing and with their business and have all these lists of things to do, my objective, my goal is to be a support and help them simplify their lives. And in simplifying it, sometimes we have more sympathy and patience for people that we're our friends and people that we help rather than ourselves. We don't give ourselves that same benefit of the doubt. And I'm going to share it with you. So here's how it works. And before I do give you this question, this one single simple question, it's important to know that no matter what I answer to the question, there's no real guilt or shame attached to it. I think that's probably the key. The simple act of asking the question usually gets things moving along, like keeps you back on track. And I think the reason why it works so much is because we spend a lot of our time and energy as humans just trying to get to a place where we're comfortable. That's kind of what all of our stuff is doing. Getting away from pain, getting towards pleasure, get to the end of the day and just rest and stop. So when we're in this constant state of moving and doing stuff all the time, it's really hard to know where is enough? Okay, how much is enough? At what point can I say, that's great, I'm satisfied with my efforts today, and then be at peace and enjoy yourself? So the question is this: what have I done for future Pat today? Sometimes I might have done nothing for future Pat. I've been caught up in the day. My attention's been drawn in this direction over here. I've had a friend call, or I've had a family situation, or I've got clients I've got to deal with, or just simply stuff that's gone wrong yesterday that maybe not sleep properly last night, and then now today's turned to shit, and I haven't done anything for future Pat today. And these are the days that I notice that I'm stressed, or I feel unsatisfied, or I might be feeling down, or I might be feeling myself sort of spiraling around, just navel gazing, thinking too much about stuff. So asking this question usually is enough to sort of turn things around, either that same day or the next day. But then there are other times where I'm able to ask the question, what have I done for future Pat today? And I'm able to check off at least one thing in one of the three main areas that I kind of like put everything in, three main categories. So that's your business, well, Pat's business, my health, and my relationships. And relationships covers all relationships, and health includes physical and mental, and business includes my business and also my personal finance. So on days where I can tick off just one thing, one of those categories, it's great. And I notice that I have less of that anxiety, that feeling like I'm not doing enough. If I can get days where I'm checking off one thing in all three of those categories, or sometimes even more, but at least one thing, just one thing in all three of those categories, those days you feel wonderful. You're doing lots of stuff and you feel awesome. And then there's the sort of the next level, which is like the ultimate days where you check off at least one thing in each of those three categories: business, health, and relationships before noon. You get all that stuff done before noon. And some people call this their deep work session. People have different ways of categorizing their day, but I like to keep things as simple as possible. And just remembering one simple question keeps me on track. So try it. Try it for a few days. See how it makes you feel. Ask it in the third person, like you were talking to a friend. What have you done for future Pat today for your business? What have you done for future Jane today for your health? What have you done for future John for your relationships? See how it makes you feel. Now, if you're working on achieving difficult things, you're going to love this next video. It's about my alternative method to goal setting. I'll see you in the next video.